fielded about a yard deep. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
Game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Zero off the board. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. $15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. Here's Michael Vick. Throw left side complete. It's Cohen. That'll be marked as a 20. Seven-yard pickup.
Let's go. And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Vick, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Vick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Pollard, and room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Now at midfield to the 45-yard line. Charles, before the game, you and I were looking at the still undefeated teams in the league, and Detroit's technically won at 2-0-1, but let's look at the 3-0 teams. The Bills, Patriots, Chiefs, Cowboys, Rams, 49ers, and Packers. I'm guessing if I ask you who would lose first, you might say Buffalo, because they play New England this weekend.
I think you're right about that, because that's what you look at. What's the schedule tell us? We know the 49ers are safe because they got an open week coming. So they should.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So here's Vic following the interception. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, 50, watch ball. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Mike's 50. Oh.
First down, Vic. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike 22. Hey, they're scared. Mike 22.
Throwing again, Vic. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. This is fielded at the goal line. Fights free yet again. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Vic readies to throw. He's going to loft one. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now Michael Vick and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. The 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Michael Thomas, 78 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Looking to throw on second down. Vick, he's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Throwing, Vick. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. From the 22, Vick. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he connects with Ertz. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And